Hello, my dear student. Welcome back, Surendra Nagia, faculty in chemistry. Today, I am going to share with you lecture third of playlist, which related with the equivalent concept, use of equivalent concept. And today, we will learn about the use of equivalent concept, especially in the electrolysis problem in electrochemistry chapter. Let's get started. First of all, I would like to share a little theory about the equivalent concept. Equivalent of any species we can calculate by weight divided by formula weight into n factor. You know, we have studied in my last two lecture. Or we can calculate with the help of volume at NTP in liter divided by 22.4. And one thing more, we can calculate the equivalent with the help of number of electrons divided by Avogadro number, or by electricity Q divided by F. And today our focus will be on these things, especially for these things. Equivalent, we will use the equivalent by these formula. Q is equal to, you can also use I T upon F. Let's see. Suppose we have a problem. 1 gram metal M3 positive ion is deposited by passing 1.81 into 10 raised to power 22 electrons. Then calculate the atomic weight of metal M. 1 gram metal M3 positive ion deposit by passing 1.81 into 10 raised to power 22 electron. Then calculate the atomic weight of metal M. Let's see. Now we can use the concept of equivalent. You know, you have weight of metal is 1 gram. You have n factor, because 3 positive, then n factor is 3. And you have electron, number of electron 1.81 into 10 raised to power 22. So we can use the concept of equivalent of electrons and metal. Here you can use equivalent of metal is equal to equivalent of electron. How can you calculate equivalent to metal? We have weight, so weight divided by formula weight into n factor for metal, and equivalent of electron. You see, amazing. Really, it will excite you. Equivalent of electron can calculate with the help of number of electron upon Avogadro number. In the case of electron. Now, weight is the 1 gram. Formula weight you want to calculate, n factor is 3. Number of electron 1.81 into 10 raised to power 22. And Avogadro number is equal to 6 into 10 raised to power 23. Clear? This is the 0.3 and cancel out by 0.1. It means 1 upon m dash is equal to 10 raised to power 21 upon 10 raised to power 23. Calculate m dash. M dash is equal to 100. You can calculate the atomic weight of metal with the help of equivalent. The help of equivalent. Yeah, let's see some another example. Suppose we take this example. How much time is required for complete dissociation of 4 mole water by 4 farad charge? Let's see how much time. How much time is required for complete dissociation of 4 mole of water by 4 farad charge? Again, we can use the concept of equivalent. We know water is decomposed into hydrogen and oxygen. So n factor of water, let's see, the n factor of water is 2. So equivalent of water, again, you can use equivalent of water is equal to equivalent of electricity. Equivalent of water is equal to equivalent of electricity. Now, see, equivalent of water, you can calculate with the help of mole. We know equivalent is equal to another formula is equal to mole into n factor of water, and equivalent of electricity can calculate with the help of Q upon F, and Q is equal to IT. So mole into n factor of water is equal to Q IT. Or F. So, let's change. Take some change because we have 4 farad charge already, and we want to calculate how much time. So you can say that 4 ampere current electricity, 4 ampere current by 4 ampere current. So that we want to calculate T. Now, mole, how many mole? 4 mole. N factor of water is 2. I ampere is 4. T want to calculate 96500, cancel by 4. So time is equal to 96500 into 2 seconds. That is your answer. So you can calculate the numerical of, you can resolve the numerical of electrolysis by using equivalent concept. Let's see some more difficult question. We can easily solve by the concept of equivalent, even in electrochemistry, like that. Suppose during electrolysis of aqueous copper sulfate using platinum electrode, how much copper is deposited on cathode in time that 5.4 liter oxygen is liberated at anode at NTP. Very beautiful question. During electrolysis of copper sulfate aqueous copper sulfate using platinum electrode, how much copper is deposited at cathode in time? That 5.4 liter was liberated anode at NTP in same time. Same. So again, we can use the concept of equivalent for accurate answer and frequent answer. Let me take equivalent of copper is equal to equivalent of oxygen. You know, copper sulfate gives Cu2 positive ion, which is converted into copper. So n factor of copper is 2. But if you will talk about the oxygen, then oxygen is produced by from OH negative ion. OH negative ion produced two oxygen, 2OH, 2O2, 2H positive. Oxygen liberated at anode. So OH negative ion of water, 2H, O2, and now on balancing, 2 negative charges here and 2 positive charges here. So you use 4 electron here or 1 mole of oxygen. आप हमेशा क्या करेंगे, जिसके लिए भी एन फैक्टर देखना होता है उसका 1 मोल का इक्वेशन लिखेंगे. वाटर पिछली बार वाटर लिया था, लास्ट केस यूसी इन द वाटर, तो वाटर का 1 मोल लेके आपने जितना इलेक्ट्रॉन चेंज हुआ वो एन फैक्टर हुआ. और यहाँ पर ऑक्सीजन का, तो इट मस्ट कीप इन माइंड कि ऑक्सीजन का जो आप प्रोड्यूस करते हैं उसका एन फैक्टर 4 इलेक्ट्रॉन आ रहे हैं. सो एन फैक्टर ऑफ ऑक्सीजन 4 लेना, याद रखें हमेशा एन फैक्टर 4 लेना. नाउ इट इज वेरी इजी टू कैलकुलेट इक्विवेलेंट ऑफ कॉपर. आप किससे वेट निकालना चाहते हो, वेट डिवाइडेड बाय फार्मूला वेट इनटू एन फैक्टर. एंड अगेन इक्विवेलेंट ऑफ ऑक्सीजन आप कैलकुलेट करना चाहते हैं तो आपके पास वॉल्यूम है गिवन ऑक्सीजन का, तो मोल इनटू एन फैक्टर होता है, मतलब वॉल्यूम डिवाइडेड बाय 22.4 इनटू एन फैक्टर. Is for copper and it is for oxygen. Weight, you want to calculate weight, and formula weight of copper is 63.5 into n factor, you know it is 2. Again, this is the mole of oxygen of any gas given volume upon 22.4 at NTP. So given volume is equal to 5.6. 5.6. So your calculation will become easy. 5.6 divided by 22.4 into n factor. N factor of oxygen you can use 4. 56, 5.6, 4 cancel out by 4, and this one is your answer. Weight of copper deposited 63.5 by 2. You can see that gram. So you can see कि आप कितनी जल्दी और कितनी आसानी से इस डबल डेकर क्वेश्चन को भी सोल्व करेंगे कि एनोड कैथोड पर कुछ आपको जो डेटा है, डेटा इज गिवन फॉर एनोड और आपसे पूछना चाहता है कैथोड पर, देन you can again use of a concept of equivalent. Let's see another very beautiful question, very nice question about point 241 ampere current is passed through 400 milliliter of 2 molar aqueous NaCl solution for 35 minutes. 0.241 ampere current is passed through 400 milliliter of 2 molar aqueous NaCl solution for 35 minutes. Calculate the pH of solution after turning of current. Very nice question, very beautiful question. Hard and tricky. Now this question is solved out with the help of equivalent concept. Let's see. We have 0.241 ampere current and this solution. So we can say that we have a solution of NaC. It means Na positive, Cl negative, and for water, from water H positive and OH negative are used during the electrolysis. And during the electrolysis, here is anode and here is cathode. That means the positive pole, that means the negative pole. So among anion, among anion and cation, you can use from OH and Cl negative, Cl. Cl can be used and convert into Cl2, and here among Na and H positive used to produce H2, and that is the oxidation and that is the reduction on cathode. So you can see here कि आप जैसे से H positive यूज होता जाएगा तो ये remaining OH रहेगा हमारे पास. Remaining OH जो होगा वही pH को बनाएगा. Remaining OH negative is responsible for pH. Then how can we calculate? We can calculate with the help of equivalent of OH. तो जितना H positive यूज होगा उतना OH negative एक्स्ट्रा आ जाएगा. Equivalent OH is equal to equivalent of electricity. Equivalent of H is equal to mole into N factor. OH negative and equivalent of electricity is equal to IT upon F. Now let's see. Mole of OH negative and suppose X, N factor is 1. Current is given 241 ampere. Time is given 35 minutes. So we use in second. 35 into 60 divided by 9650. Now calculate. It comes on 4, and this can be 15 5 is 75, 7, 53, 45, 52, 5, 25, 100 into 10 raised to power minus 3. So approximate we have 5 or 5.25 into 10 raised to power minus 3 mole. पास OH नेगेटिव का देखेंगे आप तो OH नेगेटिव का मोल आ गया. देन मोल आ गया. नाउ आप क्या करोगे? आपको pH कैलकुलेट करना है तो आप एसिड बेस वाले चैप्टर में चले जाएंगे. That's why I told you it is very hard and tricky problem. 5.25x. So concentration of OH negative ion is equal to number of mole divided by volume. And you know what is the volume of solution? In this question, 400 milliliter. 400 milliliter. 400 milliliter. Then we can use mole approximate 5.25 and minus 3 divided by volume 400 liter. So convert into liter. And this 104.141.3 approximately. Now we can say that concentration of OH negative ion is equal to 1.3 into 10 raised to power 2. Now POH is equal to negative logarithm of OH negative ion, negative logarithm of 1.3 into 10 raised to power minus 2, 10 raised to power minus 2. Solution is given. Solution is giving POH 2 minus log 1.3. Approx value POH is equal to 2 minus 0.13. it means 2 divided by minus 0.13 approximate 7 and 8 1.87. Now we want to calculate pH. pH is equal to 14 minus 1.87. 14 minus 1.87, 3, 1 and 12.13. So here you can see the beauty of this question and how can we use the equivalent concept of such type of problem. These are very difficult problem, but if we handle with the help of equivalent concept, then it becomes very easy. तो पहले हमने क्या किया, इक्विवेलेंट हमें पता था कि H पॉजिटिव का डिपॉजिट हुआ है तो उतना OH नेगेटिव एक्स्ट्रा होगा, वही pH का कैलकुलेशन बनाएगा, अदरवाइज तो न्यूट्रल होता है, H पॉजिटिव OH इक्वल होते तो एक्स्ट्रा जो एक्सेस में जो OH आ रहा है उसका हमने इक्विवेलेंट ऑफ OH इक्विवेलेंट ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी यूज कर लिया। इक्विवेलेंट ऑफ OH हमारे पास था मोल इनटू n फैक्टर OH IT/F, इससे हमने OH का मोल कैलकुलेट कर लिया। जब OH का मोल कैलकुलेट हो गया तो उसका OH का कॉन्सेंट्रेशन बना लिया x/V से, एक्स्ट्रा OH का कॉन्सेंट्रेशन आ गया, वही रेस्पॉन्सिबल है फॉर pH ऑफ सॉल्यूशन, देन हम उसका 14 में से माइनस करके pH। इस टाइप से आप जो है इस तरह का प्रॉब्लम देख सकते हैं। और एक प्रॉब्लम जो मैंने लास्ट क्लास में दिया था आपको, वही मैं अगेन पिछले टॉपिक का आपसे यहाँ सोल्व करवा रहा हूँ, वही वाला प्रॉब्लम लास्ट क्लास वाला था, लेक्चर सेकंड में था कि फर्स्ट सेकंड सबसे रिलेटेड है, मतलब इट इज रिलेटेड विद द लास्ट क्लासेस, लास्ट लेक्चर। टू मोर equimolar mixture of Na2C2O4 and H2C2O4 required V1 liter of 0.1 molar KMnO4 in acidic medium. In acidic medium. And second part of this question, for complete oxidation. For complete oxidation, the same amount of mixture required V2 liter of 0.2 molar NaOH for neutralization. The ratio of V1 and V2. That was the question. Now we are solving this question. You know, in first information we have Na2C2O4 and H2C2O4, and we want the reaction of these mixture with KMnO. Now KMnO4 acting as the oxidizing agent and it attack on only oxalate ions of both species, oxalate ion, and convert into CO2. And you know, oxalate ion is converted into CO2. Then here is the N factor plus charge plus 3, here plus 4. So difference for N factor plus 3 plus 4 is 1, but carbon are present, so N factor of per oxalate ion 2. So here 2 oxalate ion, यहाँ से भी है, यहाँ से भी 2 oxalate ion के लिए हमारा N factor हमारे पास each oxalate ion के लिए 2U. In first information we can use equivalent of Na2C2O4 plus equivalent of, दोनों से रिएक्ट करेगा ये, C2O4 is equal to equivalent of KMnO. MnO4 दोनों से यूज कर रहा है। अब इक्विवेलेंट इज इक्वल टू क्या, इक्विपोलर है तो इसका मोल इनटू एन फैक्टर प्लस इसका मोल इनटू एन फैक्टर, ये आ जाएगा H2C2O4। इसका इक्विवेलेंट हमें दे रखा है मोलरिटी, तो मोलरिटी वॉल्यूम इनटू एन फैक्टर, ये यूज करोगे आप KMnO4। KMnO4 का यूज करोगे आप तो इसमें देन अगेन मोल हमें गिवन है 1 इंटू 2 प्लस 1 इंटू 2, मोलरिटी गिवन है हमें, मोलरिटी लेट्स चेक, मोलरिटी गिवन है आपको, देखा दोनों जगह ऊपर वाले 0.1 मोलरिटी है, नीचे 0.1 मोलरिटी, मोलरिटी 0.1 और वॉल्यूम सपोज V1 and n factor in acidic medium 5. So 1224 into 0.1 V1 into 1. So V1 is equal to this 5 to the 10. Right? So molarity is 0.1. V1 want to calculate and 5. तो हाफ हो गया 5/2, 5 ये हाफ हो गया, तो हाफ का कितना किया 10.1, 0.1 का हो गया 1/10, 5 to 10 हाफ तो ये। And secondly, in second information we have neutralization reaction. In neutralization reaction we have two species, Na2C2O4, that is the salt, that is the acid, and neutralization with NaOH. So NaOH only react with this OH, reacting species this OH. So now equivalent of NaOH is equal to equivalent of H2C2O4. Equivalent of NaOH is equal to molarity into volume into n factor, and equivalent of this H2 mole into n factor. Molarity is 0.2, volume we want to calculate V2, n factor is 1, and here mole is 1, n factor is 2, mole into n factor, so V2 is equal to 10, V2 is equal to 10. Now you can calculate V1 by V2. V1 is the 8, V2 by 10, so you can say that 4/5. तो आपने इसमें देखा कि इक्विवेलेंट कांसेप्ट से हमने इसको मैंने एंड कर दिया यहाँ कि आप इक्विवेलेंट कांसेप्ट न्यूट्रलाइजेशन रिएक्शन में यूज कर सकते हो। ऊपर देखो आप, इससे ऊपर लिया आपने, इससे रिडॉक्स में यूज कर सकते हो, आप रिडॉक्स के अंदर कर सकते हो, और आज वाली क्लास के अंदर देखा आपने कि इवन आप इसको इलेक्ट्रोकेमिस्ट्री में यूज कर सकते हो। दैट्स ऑल अबाउट द इक्विवेलेंट कांसेप्ट फॉर डिफरेंट चैप्टर, and I think and I really hope it is very useful to you, and thank you very much for sticking with us. Please do like, share and subscribe, and especially press the button of icon so that you are able to see my notification for next lecture. Thank you very much and see you very soon for next part of this. Thank you.